Truly, honestly, so sorry.
I can very clearly see that Asian Americans are split on how they feel about Sierra. Some Asian Americans are saying, it was a good apology. She took accountability. She, said all the right things. And some people are like, oh, but she said all the right things and it was just PR. And it just was, it felt very rehearsed because it's PR, and damage control is a big part of PR. Since damage control was the objective, that was, I think, to be expected. Some people are saying that they forgive her. Others are saying they don't forgive her. Both sides are totally valid. And I agree, yes, the empathy sweatshirt, which I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice the empathy sweatshirt or the jade necklace. And yes, that to me was over the top as well. But also over the top was having people call ICE on her family. That is utterly fucking ridiculous. And if you're somebody that's doing that, you actually don't give a shit about what any of us are talking about. You just care about hurting somebody and tearing them down and doing something that I think is so egregious and disgusting. That's crazy. But I will say one good thing that I think has come out of this, maybe a few good things, is just the conversations that I'm seeing around, Asian American issues as it pertains to discrimination and racism. And from those conversations, more conversations are happening. And the difference I think now is that people who otherwise maybe weren't listening are now paying attention to what we have to say. I think this has awakened a lot of people to how normalized and minimized racism against Asian Americans is, and how it's been internalized by so many to the point where they don't even realize or understand that they're doing it. And I think that's really important. And those conversations are turning into conversations about other things, about, immigration and politics and white supremacy and beauty standards. We're talking about plastic surgery in Korea. Like, there's just so many other conversations that are being had. But what I think the difference now is that other people are listening to us, to finally be heard, and having people say, like, I'm going to just sit back and I'm just going to listen and I'm just going to pay attention to what you guys are saying and thinking and feeling. And I think that to me that feels pretty new to me. So I feel really good about it. I'm really happy to see it.